It's a great morning today. Headed outside. Just heard a dog barking. I thought that boy was loose. It's about to really hit the feet on him. But today's a good morning. I'm actually taking a walk to the YMCA this morning. Feeling like I'm getting back in that groove like I was in college, like I was in high school. In high school, I used to walk. Most of the time, I used to run though. I used to run to the YMCA. Now the YMCA from my first two houses where I stayed at was a bit further than the house I stayed at. The third house I stayed at during my high school, college stint. But they was all in the same part of the neighborhood, same part of the city. Like literally, all these houses was 5-10 minutes apart from each other. And we moved 3 times. But I remember sometimes my friends would want to wait for the city bus to come and pick them up. City bus, you know the routes, take about a 30 to 40 minutes for each bus to come in between each other. I use that time to run to the gym. Yeah, I used to run. Full speed, non-stop. In college, I was one of the faster people on my team. I would say out of everybody on the squad, I was probably top 5 fastest. But it's a difference when that adrenaline is moving, that adrenaline is rushing in the games. Forget about it. If I get that still, don't even try to come chase me down, because I'll put that on your head. And everybody know that. But yeah, it's a great day today. I'm headed to the YMCA. About to just sit in the sauna for a little bit. Yeah. About to sit in the sauna and get my mindset right for today. Get my mind right for what it is that I'm going to get accomplished. Today's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. The YMCA is kind of far, not really. I'd say 3 to 4 miles. Driving is probably 5 minutes. I took the long route to the YMCA for some reason. I don't know what I was doing. But nonetheless, I'm going. Sit in that steam room, that sauna for a bit. Catch an Uber back to the house, and then catch an Uber to work. My girlfriend came to see him this morning. So you said what, man? Hey, man, good luck to you, bro. So I'm walking to the water, get in the steam room, get in that sauna before I go to work. These past 2 or 3 days, 4 days, been working doubles at work. But I ain't complaining though, because last month I ain't have any job. The month before that, I really ain't have a job either. I worked at KFC, but KFC scheduled me for I worked probably 3 days out of that whole month. How I work only 3 days out the whole month. And I was on call. And we had people out with COVID. So I'm like, why am I on call if everybody out with COVID? So I quit. And when I quit, they put a schedule together for me. They asking why I ain't been coming to work. I probably wasn't gonna come to work. In that month, I made $40. How do I make $40 for the whole month? Tell me, what bills can you pay? What groceries can you pay? What can you do on $40 in a month? So I quit. And I'm at Longhorn Steakhouse, walking. Now I'm working at Longhorn Steakhouse, and the hours are very good. Learning how to talk to people. This is a phase, this is a point in my journey, you know. Learning how to talk to people, knowing what to say to people. A lot of people try to rush and get as many tables as possible. So the thing is, I don't care necessarily about how many tables I get. Let's say if it's a crowded day at the restaurant and we got I got 4 sections. 4 sections meaning 4 different tables where I'm seating guests. A lot of people will go through a bunch of guests just so they can get as many tips as possible. I flip the method. I will tend to those 4 guests I have and make sure they have the best service possible. I have conversation with them, the kids, the grandparents, like whoever's sitting at the table. I find a way to connect with them and have conversation. This is called being intuitive. Like, you are listening to their needs. You know, you're just sitting and talking with them. I had a guy the other day. He thanked me for sitting down with his family. And I'm a server, remind you. I don't even know if we're supposed to be sitting down. But he thanked me for the service. And he pulled out a $50 bill. He was like, here. My goal is just to make $100 per day. $100 per day for the year. That's $40,000. Follow what I'm saying? And I had another table. They came in. They wasn't sitting in my section. But, you know, they asked, is Kevin here? Can we get Kevin as a server? And, you know, some of the people got offended to it. Walking in the little town. I got offended by it. And, you know, at the same time, I'm not here to step on nobody's toes, whatever it is, but if people like who they like. You know, you like who you like, and that's what it is. You can't get upset with that. But, yeah, man, like, talking to people, knowing the right things to say, knowing the right things to do. In 4 tables, I'm close to $100 for the night. And the thing is, I still got 3 or 4 more hours to do this. Now, I'm not saying every night I'm making tips like that, because on the other side, when we clock out to go home, the kiosk computer system adds up all the tips you made that night, and it takes it out on taxes. So, I mean, sometimes, it's some nights I lost $100 on taxes and tips, $60, $70, $80. I'm just like, man. But you gotta pay them taxes, y'all. Gotta pay them taxes. But it's all right, though. We're not concerned, we're not worried, we're not stressed. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a real beautiful day. It's a real beautiful day out here. Real beautiful day out here. Man, they got everything out here. Man, look, me taking walks, going to different parts of the city, like I'm town really, just taking walks. There is so much that I see just from walking. I just found a photography place that can take pictures of me, headshots. I just found a mini storage place. I found a yoga studio. Found another store that sells organic food. Wow. Bell's Bondsman's. Like, they got everything here, yo. Trust me. Everything when people like, ain't nothing here. You gotta get out there and go look. You gotta ask questions. Gotta ask questions. And the thing is with people, when they ask questions, one or two people might tell them no. And they stop. Not me. Not me. So I got a lot of things I gotta get done. And look here. I am very aware that, you work 3 to 4 days heavy, you're tired. On your day off, most people are just gonna sit at home, they're gonna have a drink, they're gonna smoke, they're gonna go out to eat, they're gonna spend the money that they made. If you are owning a business or starting a business, you need to be working on your business. Tomorrow, hopping on that computer, and I'm putting this website together. Gotta put the website together. And that's really what it is, man. Gotta put the website together. Once I put the website together, I gotta get headshots for me, so people know who is like the owner of this business, like, so they can know. Gotta put little commercials together on Facebook. I gotta revamp it and change the prices on my Facebook. That's about getting paid. I tell you, I was working with this old man, cleaning his car out there at his house, and he was telling me that, why are you out here working so hard? He's like, you've been out here for 5-6 hours, Kevin. You made $50. He was like, you might as well have worked a regular job if you're gonna do that. And he was like, you gotta make a living off of these things. He was like, don't be afraid to put your price down. He's like, because if the service is good, if the quality is good, people will pay. And I understood that. So I got a few things I got to get done tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to take my van to the, to the mechanic shop, so they can look at it, tell me everything that's wrong and all the things I need done to it. And then that's first. I gotta start looking at equipment to put in the van. And this is not all a rush thing, like all to get done tomorrow. It's February. We still got like another month of, not necessarily cold, because I'm outside now. I could be out here washing cars now. So we're gonna get it all. Put the van right where all the equipment is fixed, products and everything. Make sure my van's operating and running and working the right way. Have all my products and everything in that. I'm gonna make sure the website and everything is legit, up and running, so we can do what we have to do. And yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Website, business, because the thing is, when my website goes up, I gotta make sure I have the company and the product and things in place for when people start calling. Professional photographer, so they can take good pictures, nice pictures, But all of this is in due time. Baby step your way. Like I said, I was watching an interview with Kevin Gates, or he made a documentary when he was in Jamaica, and he was saying, the slower you go, the more you can get done. That's true. If you go super heavy, super fast, and burn yourself out, you're not going to want to do it no more. So, that's the thing. We're going to make it, though. We are going to make it. We are going to make it. And just know, My goals and dreams is way bigger than just a mobile detailing service. But what I've learned from the past is you don't put all your goals and things out there. You don't let everyone know what you're doing. Save yourself the headache, because everybody not going to support you. Everybody not going to push you. When I say everybody, I mean the people around you that you know. Everybody not going to do that. The thing is, people want to say, oh, y'all was hating on me, this and that at the beginning. That is not true. What really happened is you yourself didn't believe in your abilities. So when you believe in your abilities with conviction, and people can see every day that you're working on these things, every day you're doing what you're supposed to do, everybody has to fall in line. It's the same thing with anything else in life. It's the same thing with everything else in life. If you wake up being a comedian every single day with your friends, they're going to take you for, not necessarily a clown, but every time they're around, they think, this is the person I come to when I need some laughter. When we need a joke, this is who we pick on, this is who we make fun of. That's because you set yourself up that way. You presented yourself, hey, I'm the jokester. Same with a guy who likes to fight, people who don't really talk a lot. How you present yourself is how people will receive you. So, I done came a far way. I'm probably 10 minutes away from the YMCA. So, looking at this camera, you know it's a ticker at the top of the camera when you're recording. 16 minutes, 45 seconds. So it takes about 30 minutes to get to the YMCA. 30-minute walk. So that means about 8:30, 8:40. It's not a problem, not a big deal. Sit in that sauna for a little while, head home, shower, get ready for work. Body been dehydrated. That mean I ain't been drinking water. This is the park that I usually walk in. This is the whole other side of the park. Decent sized park. Decent size. It's good enough. You know, I used to complain about parks like this that didn't have, playgrounds and things like that, just a bunch of fields and grass. Them are the best parks. Man, look, you have to pay attention to people in that environment, that community that you're trying to be like. Pay attention to the people that you're trying to be like. And then go look at them same people in another community, another city, another culture. Everybody does the same thing for the most part. Successful people up taking walks every morning. It's people I follow on YouTube channels. They're up taking walks every morning. They're working out every morning, because when you feel good, the response from people is better. When you feel right, everyone, that's how it works. I used to always go through the neighborhood, like the Jewish community. We had a Jewish community in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I used to ride around my friend Toya over there every day. We would ride some mornings, we would ride some nights, and we're just riding around looking at these houses. And I'm talking to her, how do you picture yourself? Where you see yourself at? Like, where you want to be at? And this is a thing, like, why it didn't really work with a lot of girls, though. A lot of girls, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. We're gonna just say a lot of people. A lot of people don't really plan. I got friends who hate going to take drives, who hate taking walks. I couldn't even do this with some of my friends, take a walk. And the thing is just, if they don't want to do it, you gotta go do it yourself. I remember growing up, there were sometimes I wouldn't want to go to the gym because my friends didn't want to run. They didn't want to take a walk with me. They'll rather wait an hour, 2 hours for a ride, for a bus. I'm like, bro, we could have been there already. But the thing is, a lot of these things you do in life, you're going to do by yourself. Don't get upset though when people want to come around when you know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. Because the same thing on our end. We're not always around when people are struggling, when they're going through their hardships and adversities. We around when they want to celebrate. We around when they want to have fun. It's not no fake stuff. That's just the time when people got time to be around you. They feeling good. They want to, you know what I'm saying, be around some love. That's the thing it is. So, hey, I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping about that. Tony Evans Event Center. This is where the fair was. For those of you who watched my earlier videos, it's a whole open parking lot behind this, and that's where the Kansas State Fair was. That was one of the first videos I ever posted on this channel. Like when I first got out here. Like literally, when I first got out here, that's one of the videos that I posted. So it's crazy because like I only have 21 subscribers on YouTube right now. And from time to time, these past few videos, people see me walking. People speak. People say, hey, what's up? People know me from the car washing. People know me from Longhorn. And people know me from the YouTube channel. It's only a matter of time this is going to keep growing. Like, come on. I looked at it. There's 60,000 people in this community. You have to look up your census. You have to look up everything about that community. And you can do it at the post office. The post office shows like the tax brackets. It shows the areas where people get paid the most. It shows the lower income areas. It shows all that at the post office. You can pass out your business promotions in those areas. And like, I'm trying to tell you, like, it's a whole bunch of things that go into marketing and media and everything like that. People know how to target certain markets. I don't necessarily know how to do everything. I know how to do a few of those things, but what I'm doing right now is creating leverage. And, you know, for the most part, it's like things I learned in school with Dr. Hedlund. These are things I learned from watching things on TV. When you have a base or a system behind you, you got your music behind you, you got your games and stats behind you, like you have a list of accomplishments that you've achieved, it's easier to go in these rooms and have conversation because you got something everybody wants. You got something everybody wants to be a part of. But if you ain't been working on yourself before everything else came, people can tell you how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. For me, it's the other way around. I'm almost to 400 videos on YouTube. Still only getting a few views, but I haven't promoted the YouTube channel yet. Once I promote the YouTube channel with my business and the clothing brand, like, come on. I told you, 60,000 people in Kansas, in Salina, Kansas. You need 1,000 people so you can start getting paid on YouTube. We starting small with this. Then word of mouth just spread. Once everybody see their friends and family, their sons and daughters, a part of your community, a part of your, you know what I'm saying? Once everybody see other people that they know a part of it, who want to be left out? How you felt when all your friends go to a business event or a party or a kickback or a pool party, like something like that, and you was the only one that wasn't invited? How you felt when your friends used to go to the cafeteria at school and they didn't tell you they went? So you call everybody and go to the cafeteria. Oh, we already went earlier. You feel left out. It's the same thing in the business world. If everybody getting their dog groomed over here at this business, they want to be a part of that community as well. They want to be a part of that community as well. It's a water park right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a water park right here. I really don't do too much at the water park. I get on some slides and stuff like that. But they have this lazy area. Like the lazy thing goes around the whole park. That's where I'm at. Bucket hat, shirt off, you know, looking real good. Just tan out a little bit. Hey, it get real hot in Kansas. Like, I don't know if it's as hot as the South, but this flat land, it get hot. I ain't gonna lie, Kansas be feeling like South Carolina. And for those of you who've been to South Carolina, y'all know what I'm talking about. North Carolina heat is hot, but when you get to South Carolina, it's just something different about that place. It be burning up out there. More of the water park. I got a whole like vision and everything on what I'm doing. Shout out to Sauce Walker. Shout out to Boosie, shout out to I'm trying to think who else promotes businesses, who promotes brands. What business, what brand don't want to be seen? So if I grow a following and hop out here in front of the camera promoting your business, promoting your brand, and you pay me to promote your brand, and I got a following, come on. I told my mama. I literally told my mom when I was struggling, when I was sleeping in my car, Mom, this is my last year being broke. And that was last year. I started off with no job and stuff in 2022. All of January, I ain't have no job. Even December, I ain't have a job. I was just like, dang, I told my parents that this was the last month being broke. And it got even worse a little bit. My van broke down. I started asking my parents and friends for money. I borrowed money from my roommate. I borrowed money from my mom and dad. I borrowed money from my friends back home. And I felt bad because I'm telling them one thing and other things is happening. But I broke down, I cried, things like that, cool. But in here, I still was like, okay, this is hard, this is frustrating, but I know where I said I wanted to go. I know where I said I wanted to be. And it's gonna happen. And these things is happening now. That's why I'm not complaining about working these hours. Because on my days off, I'm putting that money into my side hustle. I'm putting that money into my business. I'm putting that money into things that can help me generate more money. I still have a car, a white Kia, that people out here would love to drive. I have 2 or 3 people that could potentially rent my car out. You see? And that's the thing. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Oh yeah, most definitely we gonna make it. Yep. So it's only a matter of time, yo. It's only a matter of time. But nonetheless, I'm at the YMCA. So 27 minutes, I called it. About 30 minutes to get to the Y. About to get in here, do what I gotta do, get out, go to work. It's only a matter of time before I achieve my dreams. Well, the first part of my goals, I'm gonna call it goals. My dreams is way bigger. Good morning, sir. Way bigger than you could ever imagine.